Good morning, children. This is English video session for class 6. We are now doing the book Honeysuckle, and the topic number is 6. We have a poem called Wonderful Words. English video session for class 6. The name of the book Honeysuckle, chapter number 6. Who am I? I am is over, and now we are doing the poem The Wonderful Words. Wonderful words? What are these wonderful words? Let's see. Imagine a world without language. All humans speak at least one language. The words we speak bring out our thoughts. Read the poem. Yes, how do you want to express yourself to anything? About anything? Everything is through words. Is it not? Everything. You want to know about the food, you tell about it, the taste, you want to smell, everything you express it through words. Okay, all the experiences are expressed only through words. So, and in this world everybody has some language, one or the other, is it not? So, so it is difficult to express the thought without a language. It is only the person who doesn't have language. It is impossible, is it not? Yes. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of the way to say it. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed. For many, the loveliest things have never yet been said. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing. And everyone is longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful things. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. The poem is written by Mary O'Neill. Wonderful words. The poet name is Mary O'Neill. Let's see about the poem again. Imagine the world without language. To think about it itself is something very scary. Is it possible to have a world without language? All the human beings existing have some spoken form, have language, at least one language. The words we speak bring out our thoughts. Okay, the words what do? What the words we speak bring out our thoughts. Let's see the following. Read the following poem. Never let a thought shrivel and die. Shrivel and die? Shake and die by itself. How does the thought come out? Through words. For the want of the way to say it, if you don't know how to say it, you have to try. Don't die away the thought. The thought should not die, should not shake, it should not fall down. It has to come out. And how? You see, for English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. This English language will always help you. The language of English is so playful. You can keep playing with it and you can bring out all your thoughts, whatever is running in your head. And it is so wonderful. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. So there is no problem. It's a wonderful game. We all can play it and it's a funny thing. All that you do is match match the words. What is your main job in English is put the right word in the right place. Matching the word. Okay. So you do that, automatically things will work. Okay. All that you do is match the words. So what is your job is to match the words. So the brightest thoughts in your head. So what should you do? You should have the brightest thoughts. When your brightest thoughts are coming, you have to combine it with the words so that they come out clear and true. How do they come? They will come clear. They'll come truthfully. Okay. And handsomely groomed and fed. What is this handsomely groomed? They should be shaped. They should be perfect. They should be perfectly aligned. Okay, they should be perfectly suited. For many of the loveliest things have not yet been said. Though we have n number of wonderful pieces, still many things are not coming out because of we have not given the words. Still we have to complete. So still we have a lot of things to express. Okay. Words are the food and the dress of thought. So if thought is coming from our head, then words are food and dress of it. They give its body and swing. So body, swing, all these things will make it move, will make it flow. It should not remain stagnant. And everyone is longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. So when you open your mouth, it should be of beautiful thoughts, beautiful expressions, the language, and everybody is happy to hear it. That is how you have to speak. But only words can free a thought. So whatever be your thought, the only person who can, the thought is like a prison inside your head. Okay, so you have to free that thought. How you can free that prison of thought is only through words. It opens and comes out and it flows, and more beautiful things are flowing. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Behind your eyes, what is there? Brain, head, the thought process. Okay, so those thought process which is going on in your head are coming out in the form of words which are food and dress of them, and they give the body a swing. And everyone is longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful things. All are waiting. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind. So where are these thoughts present? They are present just behind the eyes, that is the brain, that is the head. Maybe your mind is now holding it. Even if it is holding it now, make sure that you release it. And what could be the result of it? A great surprise. A surprise to you, a surprise to others. To listen to that marvelous thought, to hear those marvelous thoughts, to understand those marvelous thoughts, and to enjoy those marvelous thoughts. So the new surprise here expresses the idea which you are expressing in the form of words. Okay, such a beautiful poem. Yes, it's written by Mary O'Neill. Okay. Now we have few questions that are given here. Please do write them. With your partner complete, do not let your thoughts shrivel and die because right. English is a dash with words and everyone can. English is a beautiful game. One has to match the words. Words are the dash of thought. Okay. Dress and food of thought. Yes. All that you do is to match the words to the brightest thought in your head. Okay. For many of the loveliest things had never been said, and everyone longing to hear today something fresh. But only you, words can free your thoughts from the prison from behind it. So I have already expressed all the meanings line by line, word by word, and how they are related to what is expressed. You can also write at least 2 to 3 lines about each these questions in chapter question number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So with this I stop the class. Please do write the question and answer. Read the poem 3 to 4 times and thank you.